Yo, this is Shay D and you are locked into UK Full Stop on Westside FM.
This is UK Full Stop, playing the greatest to the latest in UK urban culture. And you just heard the sounds of Shay D, the who, what and why. Oh my days. I absolutely love the video on that one. But once again, if you are just locking in, we have an individual here. She's a rapper. She's also a female. And just to add that, you know what I mean? She's a rapper, she's also a female. She's very, very talented. She does poetry, spoken word as well. She's a presenter on Itch FM. Shouts out to Itch FM homies as well, of course. And boy, she does workshops as well. Are you still doing workshops?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, still doing workshops, you know, teaching rap and just lyricism. She is definitely repping the essence of hip hop. It is none other than Shay D. What's going on? Woo!
What an introduction, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No.
I always wanted one of those.
Well, you got it. Get me? You're never gonna get another one. like that.
You had the voice and everything.
Another one.
People are on this flex
I know,
right now,
man.
innit?
I know. It's
He's
just
started something.
he is a meme.
Something dangerous. Man.
I know, for real. So, how are you feeling? Good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Anxious. I'm tired. I'm like buzzing. It's like them up and down like kind of vibes when you're putting something out.
Yeah.
You kind of go through the motions.
Of course. And in terms of like just actually piecing together this album, you know, how long has it taken you?
It's been about a year.
Yeah.
So I decided I wanted to do an album a while ago.
Yeah.
But I kind of did the whole route of I did a mixtape launch 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And then the year later I did an EP launch.
Okay.
A year later after that I did the LC Collective album.
Yeah.
And then it became
LC, for those who don't know.
Lyrically Challenged.
Yeah.
And then it basically became 2015 and I was like, okay, it's time to do my album now.
Yeah.
So I worked on it all last year, but in between doing so many other things, it just, you know, I was taking my time with it. I didn't put a deadline on it. And then it got to like August and I was like, it's kind of like, I need like about 4 or 5 more tunes and then it's done. So I went to Cyprus for like 10 days with a bag of beats and I just literally finished it there. Yeah. That was my aim. I was like, I'm going there to finish my album.
Yeah. Did you record out there?
No, I just wrote. I literally,
yeah.
like, the day I arrived, I, like, opened my email and I had a bag of beats from Dos Gringos and I was like, yes! Which are, like, really dope producers who did quite a lot of the tracks on the album.
Okay.
And I had a couple more and I just wrote out there and I came back, finished recording and then did the artwork, made some videos. I kind of wanted to stockpile everything and then from December started putting everything out. I didn't want to do everything as I was going. It's just too messy, like it's too much. I can't deal with all that stuff. Yeah, man. It's been about a year.
Yeah, all right, cool. So for those who need to know, you know, who is Shay D?
Shay D is some really strange chick from North London. I'm just first and foremost I'm a rapper and I do spoken word as well. I mean I think the two are like they cross boundaries so much.
Yeah, they're cousins.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. And I kind of live hip hop, man. Like it's not just this like gimmicky thing. It's not like I haven't jumped on a wave. Like it's just not that for me. Like it's something that
it's part of
I'm
who
really
you are.
Passionate about. Yeah, like hip hop is community spirit. It was a social movement. It was a voice of people that were oppressed. It was for the working class, like, and it kind of is that for me. So the reason I do all my youth work and the rap and poetry workshops and work with young people or what they like to call impoverished young people or whatever it is, I do it because I'm an artist. So if I didn't rap and I didn't do poetry, I wouldn't have that outlet to be working with them. The reason I work with Breaking Convention, I do their education program in this hip hop dance theatre, is taking hip hop to the high arts and the masses and people that don't know what it is, and showing it that it's got a place in the theatre and on the stage. The reason I'm on Itch FM, we do a show kind of like yours, like underground hip hop, bringing artists up, giving a voice to that conscious, positive music,
of course,
is because of that. And the reason I run Lyrically Challenge and we do that event, we celebrate all the elements. We've got graffiti, we've got spoken word, we've got turntablism, we've got beatboxing, we've got the cypher. Like, we do all of that because it's hip hop. So and then everything else that I'm involved in, man, like it's a community thing. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like encouraging everyone to work together and not be against each other, but to actually overcome the institutions and the systems that are constantly monitoring us and locking us off. And
of course,
like, it's just all that whackness, and it's basically like, I just live it, man. Like, that's what it is.
Nah, you can like definitely like just even from, you know, pre-ing your channels and your pages and this and that, like you can see that this is something you've been doing like consistently. But what I really want to know, is like what, like how did it kind of start for you? What was your, you know, what was your introduction to this whole thing that you do?
Yeah, you know what? It's really weird because I'm around a lot of people that do hip hop, like DJ Shorty, for example, man. Like, he's like an encyclopedia, like, I can never say that word, but he's like that.
Encyclopedia.
And tongue twisters, like, supposed to be a rapper, like. But like, he's like knows dates and records and things and when they're out and things like that. There's so many people that like know so much and it's so knowledgeable, which is the other element of hip hop everyone forgets about, which is sharing knowledge. And it's them ones where I was a little bit late. Like, I was like my mum's only child. And my granddad like was a poet. I'm Iranian, so he always used to bust out all these Persian like Rumi and Hafiz and all these poets and stuff that everyone puts up on their memes, but like that it's like real, real stuff. And he used to like bust that stuff out like at home all the time. We'd have dinner and he'd start breaking to song, like it was really weird. Like, and so I was always around that. My mum would like do a lot of art stuff. Like, she was like watercolor sketching and things like that. So I was around all of that. And then I like naturally was listening to like pop music. So I listened to like all like Eminem and Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson and Whitney Houston and all them like kind of main people. And then what happened is my older cousins, like, they listened to a lot of rap and R&B. So my kind of main, like, when I first heard it, like, my cousin used to like bust Big Pun and Tupac and stuff. For me it was like, wow, what's going on in this room? What's going on? Everything looked big and cool and scary, and like I was like, ooh, what's that? That looks naughty. I want a part of that. Like, it was kind of that, like being drawn to it like that. And then my cousins listened to a lot of R&B and stuff, so I was always riding in the car with them, and I was really like enchanted by it all. And then I started like listening to it, and then I saw Salt and Pepper, and I saw like Shoot, and I was like, this video is sick, and I was like writing out their lyrics, like, so I was like writing like Brandy and stuff lyrics, and then I'd write Salt and Pepper, and then I was like, Foxy Brown, and Queen Latifah, and like, do you know what I mean? And I was suddenly like really taken to these female rappers that were so strong, and they stood side by side with the guys, and they didn't take nothing, and I was very much a tomboy, and I was very drawn to the Brat, and like she was in her dungarees and her plaits and stuff, so I basically like almost kind of found like a home between those kind of like tomboyish rowdy girls, and I was like, this feels more like me. When I would look at the Spice Girls, I was like, I don't get this, like, you know them ones where I kind of found that it felt like home, it felt natural, and it just kind of went on from there. And I got into garage because I was around the garage and grime time, and I loved Miss Dynamite so much, and then like all Lady Fury and Shay D, like I loved grime and garage, and I was just like, I want to do this, I want to write, and I was writing poetry from really young, and then I started seeing how it could translate. And like that's kind of my entrance into it. Like,
sick. Damn. So it's like literally stemming from loads of different places. That's sick. Alright, so on UK Full Stop, we're all about greatest to the latest. So you've heard new tracks, you've heard old tracks. That's exactly what we do. So if you can name me one artist or act from the UK that really maybe inspired you to kind of do what you're doing. I know you've mentioned some US artists, but one UK one, and then one new school artist maybe one of your peers or, you know, someone who's coming up at the same time as you're coming up, and you're just like, yeah, you know what, I'm feeling that?
It's really weird because as a couple, like old school ones, like I really love DWE.
Yeah.
So he was someone I was like, oh, I wish I could.
Do you know what? I was thinking that in my head. I was like, someone has to do the sound.
Yeah.
Someone has to do the sound.
It should have been you.
I'm gonna drop it later. I'll drop it.
Alright, drop it later. And of course, like I said, Miss Dynamite as well. So UK wise, like that was kind of old school who was inspiring me.
Nice.
And new school, oh man, there's a lot of artists that I like. There is a lot.
One that basically comes off the top of your head, like you're just like, yeah, do you know what? I like
in
what
hip-hop,
they're putting out. It can be hip hop, grime, or whatever. Yeah.
Oh man, that's really difficult because there's so many. Because I listen to so much. Like, obviously, like I think Kingpin just won UK Hip Hop Album of the Year, and that album is sick.
Shouts out to Kingpin,
so
another
Art
friend
of
of the
Survival,
show.
like that was dope. Like I really like that. Actually, you know what? There's another rapper that I really like, and I feel like not a lot of people know about him, and I could listen to his music. It's really easy listening. It's like very easy listening to hip hop, and his name's Cutter Chase, and he's got like a couple videos out. And I feel like he's really underrated. Like I really enjoy his stuff. Like I proper bought his albums on Bandcamp. Like I thought I was like, this is a tune. I like it. So like that's another artist that I think is really good right now. That's a bit underrated as well.
Well, we'll definitely check out some Cutter Chase. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's get back to you. So, okay. Obviously, you've mentioned, you know, your presenter on HFM, and we know you're an artist. So you're here for your artistry right now. So, presenting versus artistry, do you ever feel like you're conflicted in terms of, oh right, okay, I've got to put my presenting hat on, but then say you get an artist in and then you're like, oh man, like I really feel what you're doing, like maybe let's collab or whatever, but then you're in a different space, so they don't necessarily see you in that light. They see you as a presenter, and they only kind of see you in that one world. Like, what do you ever get conflicted like that, or is it easy for you to kind of?
I don't know. I think for me it feels really natural. Like I just kind of like. I mean, if I've invited someone on the show that don't know me, that like from when they arrive to when they go, I'm not gonna tell them I rap, like, cause it's their time, and I'm providing that platform for them. So it's kind of their time. I don't need to state like what I'm doing should kind of show anyway, like after. But so I don't really. I think there is a time and a space for it. I think I wouldn't be able to concentrate too much if I'm feeling that. So no, I don't. I kind of, when I'm presenting, I just kind of want it to be about them.
Just
and the thing is, genuinely, the artists that I choose to come on, like I am really interested and like gassed about what they're doing. So I want to just know about them in that sense. But I think it is difficult. It is difficult with anything if you've got a lot of hats that you wear. Like,
definitely.
You know, innit? You the same thing, man.
Yeah, same thing. That's why I asked you. That's why I asked you, because obviously it's like I'm doing, you know, I'm an artist and I'm a presenter as well. And at the moment, like I've mainly got my presenter hat on.
Exactly.
So it's kind of frustrating sometimes, because you find someone on the show and you're like, you're sick, you're doing your thing. Of course, that's exactly why you're here. And then you think about your own stuff and you're like, maybe, you know what, I need to release some stuff, man. Like,
good.
That's that thing.
It should, like, things should inspire you and motivate you like that anyway.
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean? So I think, it's good, like, to use your platform for yourself and for another artist. Do you know what I mean? And like, good question.
All right, so here's a quick one.
Okay.
So obviously you mentioned that you're Persian or Iranian. Have you ever like considered like blending your Iranian roots into your hip hop roots?
Yeah, do you know what I have?
Have you done that yet?
So no, well, I speak Farsi. But I only know it, like, for example, if I listen to the news or like watch a film or listen to it, I don't actually get it or pick it up in that way. I kind of still need subtitles. But conversationally, like, I can proper talk, like, and I'm fine, I'm fluent. My mum just says I got a dodgy accent, but I reckon I sound alright, But what happens is, like I've tried and I proper can't spit, for example, in Farsi. Like I proper sound like going, I have a dog.
Yeah.
That is a log. Like it's like that basic, like it's really bad. So I gave up trying to do that. And then what I have done instead is like I met online. I met a Canadian rapper called Darius Shavar. Big up Darius from Canada, and he really weirdly, like he was using a sample from that I wanted to use from like a Billie Holiday song.
Okay,
so I found him because of that. And then he ended up being Iranian. And I was like, rah, like that's sick, da-da-da.
Yeah.
And then I heard my mum singing one night, and she was feeling quite down, and she was singing a really sad, like old Persian song. I was like, Mum, what are you singing? That sounds so nice.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, it's called I'm Tired in Iranian. And I found the song, it's a really old song. So I sent it to Darius and I was like, bro, can you sample this? Can you do something with it? And actually we did a track together called Tired, and he sampled that. He looped it. And then right at the end you hear it. So that was a way of kind of doing it.
Cool.
But yeah, that's just about it really. I haven't I gave up trying to
Nice.
do anything like that. It sounds so dodgy, man. It's bare sussy. Yeah, man.
Hey, that's sick. I like that you use a sample. So let's talk about A Figure of Speech, the album.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got 2 videos out now.
Yeah.
You've got Who, What, and Why. No, the Who, the What, Why, and alliteration all over the place. But so I love the video on that. You know, you're kind of showing what are you showing? Are you showing different sides to yourself, or?
Exactly, yeah, it's exactly that. So, because the song's all about labels and how everyone wants to categorize you, it's just playing like a contradiction on that. So, for example, there's like a stereotypical looking rapper in a bookshop. There is like a secretary looking person behind graffiti. There's like a hippie person in like the middle of like the banking finance section of the city. And there's like a Muslim hijabi person in a British fish and chip shop. And F poppies, because they kicked me out of that. As soon as I put the hijab on, they told me to get out.
Seriously?
So I rapped those bars while the man was trying to get us out. And a Kingpin was like holding him back. They're chiefs, don't go there, man. Boycott poppies.
Yeah, man. For that, anyway, for sure, man.
Trust me, man. Anyway. I proper asked permission to do it the day before. But anyway, that's another whole story.
Boy.
But so it's like showing all the like kind of the contrast of like who you are and where you can be and how people wouldn't expect it. That was Oliver Whitehouse from Section Red.
Nice.
And did that, like he's dope.
Sick.
Good.
And Set Her Free, man.
Yeah.
Emotional stuff. So like what made you want to write about that?
I started writing that first verse. I actually wrote that I think about 3-4 years ago. It was in one of my notebooks. And I always wanted to finish it and do something with it, but it's something that's very close to home. And I just thought, you know what, like I want to put something about that on my album. I think that in hip hop as well, like where there's so much in kind of our culture right now as well, with grime as well, like it's so aggressive. And they're still chiefing women in videos, and I don't like it. Like I saw a video recently where a woman's like gagged up and she's just getting chiefed by guys. And like I really like things like that, and the amount of like pornography we're seeing so easily on Facebook and things like that are happening, like it's basically taking the sacredness and the preciousness away from all of that. And I thought, you know what, like there needs to be like a hip hop, like a rap video out highlighting the problems of all this stuff. Like I love computer games, like I play a lot of like I play a lot of Xbox and stuff, I love it. But also like it's an issue I have within myself, because like there'll be games like I don't play Grand Theft anymore, but like the amount that like they like rinse women in that, and it's like okay to like go around like having prostitutes and shooting chicks in it, like that's insane, bruv. That like your mum is a woman, you came out of a woman, like you're gonna marry one. If you want to have a child, you have to respect a woman, like and people are really forgetting the essence of that. So I wanted to make a video to highlight the issues that are happening. And like men can go through domestic violence and there is emotional abuse and stuff they go through, but at the end of the day it is a bigger percentage of women. Like I checked bare statistics before I did that video and the track as well.
That's good, man. It's always important to kind of, you know, educate people, but like in the right way, you know, just kind of speaking truth on
I'm just
something
telling a
that's
story, yeah.
Yeah. For sure, man. And like even just like we were talking about it off air, I think. I kind of get confused whether we're off air or on air when we're talking. But yeah, to kind of explain to the people about the video and stuff like that, gradually your face gets more and more like bruised and bloody and stuff like that, and it's quite powerful imagery. Tell the people who did that, because actually
it was big up Kezia, so that's Chester P's woman,
Task Force.
I know who did that. She's amazing, and she'd only just started doing all that stuff, and I was like, no, it's sick. And then she's really humble, and like we had a go, we practiced, and the practice one was sick. So then on the day of the shoot, there we go. We built it, but I was saying, like when I was saying to you guys earlier, like it was really weird, because I was like, I usually get really giggly when someone turns the camera on, like I can't, like I always wanted to do drama and acting, but I'm whack at it, like it's like I'm so bad at it. I think like it's the only video when I really watch it that I'm actually kind of upset in my video. It's really weird, and it just felt, it made it really real suddenly, and I was like, raw, like this is makeup and I'm acting right now, but this is someone right now is going through this, like that's insane. So it was quite a intense shoot, like
wow.
That was again Oliver Whitehouse as well. He's really good at capturing things like that.
Definitely, it's very powerful. All right, so we're gonna get some ads, and then we're gonna play your track and do a radio room session with you and everything else. But yeah, like what can people expect? I mean, I haven't heard the album yet. I don't think anyone's heard the album yet.
No, just very select few.
A select few.
Yeah.
So like, what kind of, you know, what is the spectrum you're kind of covering on this album, and why should we go out and or go online? I mean, I don't know where is it going to be?
It's okay, so it's on pre-order right now.
Okay.
So it's on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, like all Bandcamp, all the kind of like, you know, the regular certified outlets. And it's also, I've just done a limited edition, like a limited run of CDs as well, because I know that not everyone like kind of has anywhere to play a CD unless you got a whip or something.
True.
So I've done a limited run of that, because I asked the people if they want some, and people were like hollering and saying so I've done that. So that's where it is at the moment, and it's out on February 12th. If you pre-order, you get Who What Why straight away anyway. It's quite a broad spectrum. Like, it probably sounds like I'm quite a depressed person right now, and that you're just gonna want to slit your wrist if you listen to the album. But it's got I would say there's a few tracks on it that are quite uplifting and quite positive and motivating. There's some that are storytelling. There's quite a few personal tunes on it where I'm kind of telling the story of things that have been happening in my life. And then, believe it or not, there's like about 4 songs that are quite very lively and hype. The next video I got coming out is quite a colourful, happy one.
Okay.
So like it is quite a mixture. Like it takes you on a little journey, man.
Sick. All right, cool. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you.
Thanks for having me.
Nah. It's always good, like, to kind of hear stuff like this, and obviously the stuff you've spoken about to do with the industry it's important for people to hear, because I think a lot of people are thinking about it, but they never necessarily have those conversations. So that's real, man.
It's important to have conversations, man.
It is.
Speak to each other, man.
It is. You can't just slide in DMs all your life, man.
No. No. They get to a point where you gotta be face to face.
Exactly. Face to face, regular combo. You know what? Let's get to some ads, and we're gonna have some regular combo, and then after that we're gonna hear another track from Shay D.
Working to live, or are you living to work? Murking hours of labour, but problems still lurk. All your pounds that you spent, now you're counting the pence, waiting for better days, but you're drowning in debt. Tense every time you're standing at the ATM. People staring at your face like you're an alien, 'cause you still got 20 days till you get paid again.